Hey y'all. So here I am with my finished pages for the month of August 2022. Um, I definitely didn't get done everything I was working on. I still have like 3 or 4 whips even. I kind of got a little whip crazy this month, last month, whatever you want to call it. It's day after now. And oh well, it happens. And I will just carry those whips over and hopefully get them done for September. They're mostly close, they're like super close to being done, all but one. One is a little bit more going on. So we'll see. So we first have this gal. This is from, oh my goodness, I'm blanking out. Um, Jocelyn Trowell. It's from her PDF book, Clowning Around with Color. So I painted everything out on the background with black acrylic paint. And I used, I'm looking over here at the pencils laying out on my desk still, Poly Prisma, Light Fast, Pablo, some white Posca, a little bit of Jelly Roll Purple Stardust on her tongue bar, put some of the Jelly Roll Clear Glaze on lips and eyes. It's hard to see. Just trying something new with the eyes. Didn't quite nail the look I was going for, but I'm still happy with it. So it's all good. Not sure if that's really picking up the glitter on her little tongue bar balls there. That's what I was trying to show. So yeah, there's her. I really enjoy this whole book. If you've not seen it before, I actually have a flip through. If you want to check that, my flip through playlist out, there's a flip through of the Clown Around with Color book. Like I said, it's a PDF book, but I really like it, and check her out. So there is that one. And then we have Prima Princess book. As some of you know, I've been trying to play with watercolors more, and I've had this book longer than one of my dogs is talking to me. I've had this book longer than the watercolors I use now. And I got this from Hobby Lobby. I did, again, flip through playlist. There is a complete flip through on there with this. And this is a watercoloring book. And the first one I did is her. So everything's watercolor except her eye and her lips. Everything else is watercolors. The background is Neocolor 2s. And I don't know, let me see if I can get this sheen here of those roses, because they're kind of like a metallic purple. I used I used the Renaissance watercolors for those flowers and leaves, and her skin and hair was a combo of the Mailing watercolors and the GenCraft watercolors. So that was her. It's definitely an experience or a learning curve or whatever, using watercolors, especially all watercolors. But I really enjoy them and like them. And like I mentioned, the watercolors themselves, I want to share the Renaissance watercolors that I got. So then another one I have is this. This is from Christine Karen Fairies, the first Fairies book, pretty sure. And I just printed it out of the book on my own paper, which is cardstock, kind of. Yeah. So we have him. I was really happy with him. The first time I've colored birch trees, which is kind of weird. Black matte background. Same deal. I've got my Prismas, Polys, Light Fast, Pablo all over on here. Some white Posca highlights on the eyes and the lips. The Jelly Roll Clear Glaze eyes and lips. And I think he is one of my favorite skins that I've done. And I don't do a lot of guys either, so. The more I look at it, it's almost like a little, I don't know, tell me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm kind of getting like Tarzan vibes now. He looks so, it's strange how much his face changes depending on where I hold it. So yeah, that was that one. Christine Karen. And one more from the Gothic Fantasy Special. All the designs by Inez Guerrero, if I'm saying that right. I'm not sure. And I did the very first page. This gal. We have Prisma Polys, Pablo's, Light Fast, all on her. I was almost thinking it was a mistake. After I got going on her corset area, I was kind of regretting going with this blues on there, but then I was like, oh, I'm already too deep. I'm committed now. It is what it is. So I wasn't totally happy with the choice I made on the corset color, but I'm not unhappy about it either. And so I've got some, let's see if I catch a little bit of glitter. I've got some Uniball gold glitter on this chain, rope, whatever you call it. And then on her, what I'll call the boning of the corset, I have the Jelly Roll Blue Stardust, purple Stardust glitter on the fingernails, white Posca on the jewel highlights. And for some reason, I was feeling all extra and put little purple glitter dots all over in her hair. I did some purple Posca for wispies. And then on the background, I did first I went over it with a Maylene, real pretty lighter blue watercolor. And then I dried that, and then I got my ink tints out, and I used an ink tints on the moon, which it's a little darker gray than I was hoping, but it's all good. It is what it is. And then I took I believe it was dark indigo ink tints, and then I went over all of the rest of the background, and I was purposely trying to get this kind of wispy brush look, because I wanted some of the lighter to show through and have this, possible like cloudy effect. So I'm actually happy with that. And then I skipped the splatters and just went straight with the Posca and added some star dots. Voila. Of course, there's clear glaze Jelly Roll on eyes and lips, like I always do. And that is her. And that's it. Those are my completed pages. I can grab the Prisma one again. Prima Princess one. That's my completed stuff. I have a Color and Chicks, a Manja Gates, a Linda Ravencroft, Christine Karen. Yeah, I'm looking at my whole thing. All whips. Um, so, like I said, I'm planning on finishing those up. And obviously, I'm going to start something new. And I'll start something new before I have those whips done, which probably isn't too smart of me. And I'm going to get a big spread of whips again, but it'll be okay. Feeling good about it. This month was a little hectic. We had lots of stuff going on, including the whole kids going back to school and um, me not feeling very well. So, you know. So, yeah. Thank y'all for watching. If you've never been here before, thanks for checking me out. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe if you're not already. If you've been around before, thanks for coming back. Hit the thumbs up. And until next time, later, y'all.